Professor, Triple E Department, SNS College of Technology. So today, I'm just going to share an article on 100% renewable energy grid. Now, what are the possibilities and challenges? So, India's vision of achieving net zero carbon emission by 2070, now it can positively be attained by increasing the renewable energy capacity to 500 gigawatts by 2030 and meeting the country's total energy requirements from the renewable energy sources. Now, in view of the net zero carbon emission, now most of the countries around the globe, now they are pushing very hard to meet their energy requirements from renewable energy sources. Few countries have already achieved this 100% renewable energy grid. Now, in short, now the countries, they are marching towards to achieve the 100% renewable energy grid in order to prevent the planet, to make it as a greener and cleaner planet. Now, hydropower, now once it was considered to be an inexpensive one and a renewable one, but it is no longer an option because of the environmental conditions and the natural rainfall. And almost all sites now where the setup can be installed is almost obsolete. Now, it also depends upon the amount of rainfall occurring each year. Now, the variable energy resources such as wind and solar photovoltaic systems, now they will be the major contributor for this 100% renewable energy grid and large scale deployments. Now, it will happen around the world. Now, once the cost of the systems they reduce drastically. Now, unlike the thermal energy, now renewable energy sources, they are intermittent in nature and hence grid integration is a biggest challenge. Now, in spite of having challenges, there are also solutions. Now, like increasing the effective geographic diversity of the variable energy resource generators, using energy storage devices and utilization of the transmission resources now to transport bulk energy from the available sites itself. Now, therefore, the grid of the future, they will have more of the inverter based generators rather than synchronous generators, which is a traditional one, and it will be much more distributed than the current power system. So when I say distributed, now the systems, the generating systems will be located near the load centers, and since the renewable energies, they are all of DC in nature, now this power electronics, they play a very major role in achieving the inverter based grid, that is renewable energy grid. So in short, the renewable energy generators, they will be located near the load centers itself, and this system is called as the distributed generation, now which is going to be a reality in the future. Now, in spite of having several bottlenecks, now a coordinated effort now between the supply and demand, and probably a very good control strategy for the renewable energy sources, now we can achieve the 100% renewable energy grid. And also the evolution and the upscaling of the EV vehicles, they can also provide the grid support. So therefore, once again, a coordinated effort between supply and demand, good control strategies, now it can achieve 100% renewable energy grid. So thank you for patient listening. Thank you.